Mama June's boyfriend Geno sentenced 16 months prison time in crack cocaine case. The Alabama drug case finally caught up, and Mama June's love Geno has been sentenced to 16 months in the crack cocaine case. Even after the plea deal, the reality star is officially an inmate, even though they won't incarcerate him. But if Geno ends up violating some strict rules, he will be facing real prison time. Let's take a detailed look at this. Geno having to undergo probation and treatment. As reported by TMZ, after serving for 16 months, the reality TV star will be on probation. Along with 2-year probation, he will also have to undergo evaluation or treatment for substance abuse. In 2019, the couple got into a domestic altercation. Someone called the cops on them when they were fighting at the Alabama gas station. The police discovered a pipe and crack cocaine that lead to them being charged with drug paraphernalia and processing a controlled substance. Geno also had to face domestic violence charges. As for Mama June, she had to undergo community service for 100 hours. To avoid going to prison, the TV personality also agreed to remain sober and follow a whole bunch of provisions. This happened after her not guilty plea in October. Mama June also confessed that she spent around $900,000 on drugs, and it would be the last year of their addiction. Are Mama June and Geno still together? Mama June hasn't given any reaction over Geno's arrest. Instead, she recently posted a picture of her new hairstyle and makeover. While fans appreciated her look, they speculated that Geno and Shannon have broken up. The hint of heartbreak was visible even when Mama June wrote that she loves the new version of herself. One fan claimed that in one of her live videos on TikTok, Mama June admitted that she doesn't care about what Geno is up to and what happens to him. If that's really the case, chances are the couple has already called it quits. If they really are no longer together, the person who would be the most relieved is her very own daughter Pumpkin. It took her a long time to forgive her mother due to the damage her addiction caused. However, according to her, Geno was the real culprit here. Pumpkin always felt like he brought the worst out of her mother and kept dragging her down with him. As of now, things seem to be okay between the mother and daughter. In fact, she also joined Pumpkin in her joy during her baby's gender reveal. Do you think Mama June and Geno are still together? What are your thoughts about his arrest? Let us know in the comments below. The turbulent saga of Mama June Shannon and her former boyfriend Geno Doke has taken yet another shocking turn. Geno, who has long been a controversial figure in the life of the reality TV star, has now been sentenced to 16 months in prison after pleading guilty in a crack cocaine case. The sentencing marks a dramatic escalation in the legal troubles that have shadowed the couple's relationship for years, and once again shines a spotlight on the chaos that has defined their time together. For years, Geno's relationship with Mama June has been fraught with turmoil. The couple, whose romance was heavily publicized on reality television and covered extensively in tabloids, faced a series of legal and personal challenges that many observers found alarming. From arrests and drug-related incidents to public feuds and emotional drama, the pair's life together often seemed more like a cautionary tale than a love story. Geno's sentencing now serves as a stark reminder of the severity of the legal problems that have long surrounded him and the way those problems have impacted everyone in his orbit, including Mama June. The crack cocaine case, which culminated in this latest sentencing, involved evidence that Geno was in possession of and allegedly using the drug. Law enforcement authorities documented his involvement through multiple arrests, police reports, and court filings over the past several years. While Geno previously faced scrutiny for other legal entanglements, this case was particularly significant due to the clarity of the charges and the guilty plea that ultimately led to his 16-month prison sentence. Legal analysts suggest that the sentencing reflects the court's determination to hold Geno accountable, while also factoring in his prior record and the circumstances surrounding his relationship with Mama June. For Mama June, the sentencing is another emotionally charged moment in a long history of public and private upheaval. Fans have long witnessed her struggles to navigate life alongside Geno, including efforts to support him through addiction issues, legal challenges, and personal drama. While the breakup between the two was already widely publicized, the official sentencing likely brings a mix of relief and renewed stress. Supporters speculate that June may feel vindicated that she is no longer directly tied to Geno's legal woes. Yet she may also be confronted with lingering guilt, concern, and uncertainty about how this event will affect her family, her public image, and her own personal journey. The impact on the Shannon family is undeniable. Lauren "Pumpkin" Aferd, Mama June's daughter, has consistently been a voice of caution and protection within the family, particularly regarding her mother's choices in romantic partners. The news of Geno's prison sentence underscores the validity of Pumpkin's concerns over the years and may influence the way she and her siblings approach future interactions with their mother's relationships. Alana "Honey Boo Boo" Thompson, who grew up witnessing the ups and downs of her mother's personal life, may also feel a renewed sense of relief, knowing that Geno will be removed from the picture for the immediate future. Social media has erupted with a mixture of reactions. Fans have expressed everything from shock to satisfaction, with many noting that Geno's sentencing is a long overdue consequence of his actions. Discussions have been fueled by clips from past reality shows, headlines documenting arrests, and commentary on the broader implications for Mama June's life. Some viewers argue that the sentencing marks an opportunity for June to fully focus on rebuilding her life, reconnecting with her family, and pursuing personal growth without the constant shadow of Geno's legal troubles. Others remain skeptical, pointing to the history of instability and wondering whether future complications may arise. The sentencing also has broader implications for the ongoing public narrative surrounding Mama June. Reality television thrives on drama, personal struggle, and redemption, and Geno's incarceration could serve as a pivotal chapter in her story. From a storytelling perspective, audiences are drawn to the highs and lows of her life, and the removal of a longtime source of stress, albeit through a legal process, may allow June to explore new opportunities, relationships, and personal achievements. Producers and networks are likely already assessing how this event could shape upcoming seasons of Mama June, from Knocked to Hot and other media projects. Legal experts note that Geno's 16-month prison sentence, while significant, also reflects a system attempting to balance accountability with rehabilitation. Cases involving drug possession and personal struggles often involve complex factors, including past convictions, attempts at treatment, and cooperation with law enforcement. In Geno's case, the plea and subsequent sentencing illustrate how the justice system addressed his actions while still providing a defined period for serving time and potentially pursuing rehabilitation programs. For Mama June, the road ahead may be challenging yet full of potential. The sentencing effectively closes a chapter dominated by Geno's legal issues, allowing her to redirect attention to her own well-being, family relationships, and career aspirations. Fans will undoubtedly watch closely to see how she responds to this latest development, both personally and publicly. Early indications suggest that she is determined to maintain stability, continue her journey of self-improvement, and support her children through what has been a roller coaster of experiences over the years. The story of Mama June and Geno has always been a mix of drama, controversy, and human struggle. From the beginnings of their relationship to the peak of public attention surrounding arrests, addiction, and legal challenges, fans have been captivated by every twist and turn. Geno's prison sentence is the latest and perhaps most definitive chapter in that saga, marking the legal consequences of a tumultuous relationship while opening the door for Mama June to step into a new phase of her life. As the Shannons continue to navigate life in the public eye, this event serves as both a cautionary tale and a moment of potential renewal. Mama June's focus on family, personal growth, and health may take center stage, allowing fans to witness a version of her story that emphasizes resilience, healing, and the enduring bonds of family. The 16-month prison sentence may be a closing chapter for Geno, but for Mama June, it may signal the beginning of a fresh narrative filled with possibility, growth, and the hope of stability that she has long sought. Following the news that her former boyfriend Geno Doak has been sentenced to 16 months in prison for crack cocaine possession, Mama June Shannon has begun taking steps to reclaim her life, focusing on family, personal growth, and stability. For years, Geno's legal troubles and struggles with addiction overshadowed her personal journey, making the breakup both necessary and emotionally complex. Now, with Geno facing incarceration, June appears determined to turn the page and embrace a future defined by her own choices. Sources close to Mama June report that she has been concentrating on her children.